Seeking, and I'm back with another video. Hold on.
Miss Holloway, I know it's none of my business, but you could do a lot better.
He's just a friend.
That's not what I'm talking about, my dear. No.
It's starting to bother me, this Empress.
All right. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. All right. So last night when I finished doing that video, I wanted to go back and I wanted to see about the angels and the stars. I don't know why it's in reverse now, but um and I pulled some cards and we have this star energy, this Aquarius energy, the King of Swords, and then we have the King of Cups, okay? So what I'm seeing from this, first off, is that what I, excuse me, what I'm saying might be correct about Ham being the progenitor of the dark races, not the Negro, but like I said, I feel like these are dark races, like people that have deeply rooted witchcraft or something in their bloodlines. Again, I don't know, I look at it differently because I feel like whatever these people are trying to do, source has already put it in me to be able to combat whatever they're doing. So whatever bloodlines or lineages, it's like using the all God energy and trying to say, trying to put somebody else in a position of that power or authority by bloodlines or something, and they're using it seems like a strange strand or something like this, that where the buck stops here or something. Somebody is like a element, the fifth element or something like this. But they're trying to force a certain narrative because of lustful sex filled something. The embarrassment of some of these things that people have been doing behind the scenes. I feel like they're going with more of like a star quality individual. This could be Aquarius, but also we have to remember that the devil has a star on his forehead in every card. I mean, in most every deck. And then we have the high priestess here. So I don't know what this is, okay? Because I feel like, in a sense, this is like placing, this is like blasphemous. So if this is this sister from, remember yesterday we pulled January, or I said this is a cold queen or something like this, like somebody that's born in those months, December, January, February, something like this, okay? So again, if this is this sister that they've been propping up to take my crown this whole time, but we may not even have the same, we may not even have the same parents, if you really want to ask me. We don't have the same makeup, we'll say that. And if this is this other person here, this all eternal or any other person here as a high priestess, these cards fell out above these stars. So it's almost like the two people that were eating at my life this whole time. This could also be another feminine energy. I'm just picking up on a couple of feminine energies, a group of them. It's like a coven that they're raising above the actual monarch or the queen or God. So I don't know, this would mean a couple of things because I just heard the song Every Tear. So either every tear that somebody makes somebody here cry, meaning me, you, or something like this, or somebody is holding somebody, somebody's trying to act like somebody is not in the picture, but they're just being held with security. So this is protecting or aiding or abetting someone who was invading someone's privacy, invading someone's intellectual property, that was using war tactics, okay, with this Bay technology or whatever this is, and these other technologies, this spec technology, any other technology, Elon Musk, I don't know what the fuck they're using, but somebody is using something to invade the crown of a monarch, okay? I feel like they're betting on this because the people that was supposed to help me or tell the truth, they didn't, or they hired tarot readers to speak the truth. But now these readers and seers are, yes, they could be picking up on different people's energy because they've siphoned the energy from and tried to disperse it. So, but we all know that there's one main story here where all of this stems from. And again, like I said, and I'm going to keep on saying, and we read this in ancient writings, that this was all a scam to make something. Somebody knew I was going to be in the Bible in history, and somebody knew that I was going to be also picking up these cards and start this journey, this way. And I feel like, you know, I don't know. I feel like this is like a huge, like the coven ties or whatever these other ties is. It's like a huge something, and it could also be that belt that's with me reigning. Okay, that belt could be actually removed. Okay, this got something to do with these Johns. I was just in the shower and they kept saying these Johns, the Johns. And if you think about what do they call a pimp or whatever, I mean, what do they call the people that, I think it's the Johns are the ones that invest in the whores, right? Okay. But we know John the Baptist was against the whores or the brooding vipers in the Bible. But I told you what I'm saying. This time it seems like this is the other way around. This is the complete utter jealousy of the Christ or Yeshua or this type of energy on the earth right now. It's a complete rebellion. I feel like against that. I feel like somebody knew somebody was coming. And again, if they couldn't latch this person, latcheth, meaning restrain or constrain or um, get this person to bend or whatever, then they already created something filthy at the top, filthier than what we probably already had, in order to bully somebody out of a position. So for all these years, 20 years, they could have been using telepathic communication here in order to do so. And I feel like at some point in time it was okay. But I feel like, and somebody might have even tapped me into that energy. But when they saw that I have a real more fair claim at or stake or claim at the throne, I feel like they disconnected me and kept everybody else in. Because I feel like this is a cocky masculine energy behind the scenes. It could be a clone of my masculine or somebody else that was attached to me without my knowing, and this person had a claim at the throne, but if they brought me in I would have a more of a claim. So this is not like, but again, since the crown is still standing from what I know, how would they be able to do that just because I was a child that was maybe raised outside of something, right? Not living the lifestyle. Even for the past 20 years, a sister or a clone of a sister could have been living this particular lavish lifestyle behind the scenes until Elizabeth perished. And they were going to move this sister after teaching her what she needs to know to be in the monarch. But I'm telling you what I say. I feel like this is not me and this sister. You know, we allegedly have the same father and mother, but I just don't think that that's true. I think that there's something else. I think that even this sister could have been, it's either me or this sister that has something to do with these mob ties. There's something not being said, or one of our strains weigh heavily. I don't know, it's something like this. Or, um, like, let's say one was the royal and one was had the mob ties. Somebody allowed for this sister to behind the scenes to be with my mate or whoever I had as a masculine to play the part in the streets and move themselves up to being a royal. So again, that's leaving me with no opportunity. So even if there was a father figure or something that, or a fourth feather or whatnot, okay, that's what I call them, that left me something. There could be, I mean, I don't know. Nobody said anything to me about being adopted still. So, um, but I also know that there's other intelligence and there's galactic energy, and some of these people are aware of these things and some of these things are not made aware. So excuse me. So So I don't know. I just feel like whatever this is very stingy, very greedy, it's very racist, it's very colorist, it's very it's something about the caste energy too. But like I said, me and this sister came from the same back so-called background to a certain extent. These could also be perfect strangers that they're using right now to do this with. But I don't know. It just concerns me a little bit because I feel like my life is the one that has been exposed or left out in a limb or been publicized. And so again, where is the protection there for me? Because these people have been in the background doing things to maneuver something here. So even if there's this energy of this high fashion, which I keep telling you guys about, somebody inheriting a house, a fashion, or something like this. These people also didn't allow for, let's just say they didn't allow for me to claim that either. So there's something here where somebody has dissected or taken gifts or something, because just because somebody is not publicized doesn't mean that that person's energy wasn't still, or they weren't a muse or inspiration, or their energy wasn't used to inspire, trigger, to grow something. So that would be so messed up if one of the children had the actual gift and they were so jealous of that that they took the child that didn't have these gifts and geared them to take the future or the dynasty or destiny of the child that everybody, I don't know, denied because they were the real person. This could also be that somebody is a narc and narcs fit in with these people better, but that's almost like somebody pushing the queen out when she has a real strong, claim in a community, saying, bye, get out of here, you just a vagabond. And it's like, no, well, I don't know what you talking about, but again, whatever's in me runs strong, it's gonna reign supreme. So it's this kind of energy. So this is not just an attack on a lower level, this goes all the way up to the Supreme Court and then some. So I don't know, this is just what I'm seeing here, okay? And it's almost like everything is if everything is intellectual, or this is energy or information that is coming from within, it's not coming from the man's nostrils, okay? The these men's that are just mere men. I don't know, I just feel like it's just something deeper. And these people have no reason but the regret. I mean, there's no reason, I feel, um because somebody is an upright, kind person and also very stern as well when it comes to business or taking care of business. I feel like what this is that even if they clone this masculine and they had him and my sister doing something behind the scenes, that's a crime, first of all. Because why didn't any of these people come to me and tell me about my part that I'm supposed to play? Second of all, I feel like the level of abuse or the level of something that can be also stress or whatever that could be placed on somebody's life by somebody inadvertently displaying or publicizing someone that's supposed to be such a private person. I don't know. I just feel like whatever this is, it's like a huge hate crime or something that has occurred. And I feel like it's the gifts that I have that it's like somebody wants you to take that to the grave or suffer the rest of your life on this earth. And there's nothing but kindness to these people. So there's no, or respect or some type of, I don't know, integrity. It's, I don't know. And these are groups that so-called pride themselves on these particular things. So to me, it's kind of strange. That means you don't stand for nothing. And then anybody that don't stand for nothing can't stand in my way. So we got the stars here. I feel it's I'm even hearing something about hearing impaired. I was watching some clip or something. It was a commercial or something that came on. And I don't know, even I think it was like a scary movie. And this person took like the little corn on the cob things you used to use back in the 80s to put on your corn so you can hold it and twist it around and eat it. I don't know. Maybe this was like I can't remember what kind of scary movie it was, but somebody had run up behind somebody and stabbed these in this person's ear. Okay. And so, I don't know. When I was in the shower, I was hearing something about like hearing impaired, but is it really? Or can these people just not get on somebody's level and that's why they are like mentally? or so-called spiritually, and that's why they're doing this. And it's like a whole bunch of people guarding lies, like, or it's like, well, I care about this person because we have been at royal court stealing your identity and everything all this time. So I don't know, something like that. So we got a King of Pentacles. There could also be things like unholiness or uncleanliness or something like this. So these people could all be bound by some kind of dis-ease or something like this. And then they could be trying to give it to the person that is preserving themselves. It's something like this that I feel like somebody's doing. So they'll make you, they'll be all unclean, and then they'll make you unclean, thinking that that's going to change my destiny that was created personally and different and set apart by God. You see, it's something weird like that. So we have the Star card here, and then we have a King of Pentacles in reverse. So maybe a King of Pentacles dealt with a star energy here. And he got turned in a reverse. But I feel like people treat this other person like they can do no wrong because they knew that they was gonna take this possible lighter skin, or I feel like the high priestess could be darker skin, but and place them, in some type of on some type of pedestal, unable to be moved the same way God placed me on a pedestal, unable to be moved. So this would be the people trying to be having their Christ in their something, the Christ that they chose over the one that God chose, or vice versa, or something like this. Somebody's very crafty, but really not. The only thing is, like I said, I'm not in the everyday loop of whatever they're doing. That's the reason why they can be a little bit more advanced, but they're watching every single breath that I take to learn how to create a stumbling block or something like this. But I feel like there's something about not taking any, not courting and not taking any BS. And I feel like also there's something about the kings. I was reading in the law dictionary about the king's protection. If somebody, and I feel like this is like a double-edged sword, okay? Because it's like almost if somebody offers up something to the king or a queen that benefits them, they can get protection from the crown. So I don't know. This could be like rallying the troops, and it's not like I don't know. This could be like something that's happening on a more spiritual level or something in somebody's life. Okay. Yeah, but there's something crafty behind it here. Okay. Something still trying to be covered up here. Okay. Um, I feel like there's a lot of women that are carrying seed. I don't know if this their seed. Um, that are trying to prepare. It's like they know somebody is the royal heir. They're leaving that person out in the wilderness for a long time to get, so that person can be attacked secretly so that they can get some disease or they can get something like this, and they won't be able to come to do whatever they're like. Somebody's making this so harder than it has to be. And it's the people that's looking at you like, oh, you think you're all that, you're a spoiled little, but they're the ones that spoiled by these particular people. They're the ones that are given privileges and benefits and clear messaging from these people. I've never had that. So it's not like a privileged little prick, you know. I'm just taking what God has given me and trying to use it, or hopefully that there are some people that still have true, so-called true religion, or a true, some type of integrity or something about themselves. Okay. Feel some kind of way about what's going on that would be helping to implement these things. But somebody's taking up crafty counsel here. All right. And this could be the sister sitting already in some type of position of privilege here or power. Okay. But I feel like this person don't have, like, again, the protection is with, supposed to be with that air, I would think, not with the people that's trying to steal from them. And I feel like there's bullying coming from a hometown because of something. Like, say these are already the people that was behind the scenes and they knew who the heir was supposed to be, but they've been running the streets for the past 20 years. But the person that's not the heir, well, they're gonna have some type of, friendship or bond with that person. But your feelings about that bond don't move me, you know, when it's talking about me thinking that even if I'm the only one on this planet thinking that my life is worth living, and I'm somebody that's worth fighting for something, especially with the strength of a mustard seed or whatnot, and feeling like I'm doing it. Even if I'm not doing it alone, it feels like it. It feels like it's something impossible, a mission impossible. But I feel like there's something to say about someone that does. And when you know what's right, you don't take no for an answer, or you don't let people get in your way. So I don't know. We have this star Aquarius energy here. A King of Pentacles is in reverse. Like I said, this could be like a masculine getting to the top, or having me help this person get to the top with some of these things here, and then stripping me of all my gifts so that I can continue on and giving them to somebody else. This person could be a celebrity Aquarius, or it could be just somebody that has star quality. Um, this could be a Baphomet energy or something like this, okay? There could be a difference, like this is a transgender person or somebody that's already in the industry or already been around the royal family. It's some type of favor. Because if you think about it, that would be weird. Like if I'm feeling like this in my home, then what did the queen, what, if, even if this was my twin flame, because I think she's a Taurus. If I was feeling bound here, so if they bindeth me here, then they bound her in heaven. If they bound her in heaven, they bindeth me here. So it's something weird. I'm just looking at it in different ways here. So there's some type of bondage that's been happening since, some type of alliance. There's something that was lingering in them that, again, even a monarch can't know everything that's going on around them. That's a dangerous time when the most powerful motherfuckers in the world don't know what's going on around them until it's too late. And that's where I'm standing here. Without the money, the tools, the resources, or the so-called protection. And if there is protection, it's only to the advantage of if you are going to spill the beans on the person that's stealing your stuff or holding you back from whatever it is, on how they feel. The person that feel like they have climbed to the top and placed themselves above the throne of God. And they're going to dictate, even though they know you have the real juice, they're going to dictate if you feel safe, if you feel supported, if you feel heard, if you feel rich or abundant. Some of this stuff I'm hearing, it had to happen like this because it would have been too much of a charge to just charge up to the gates with me saying, that this is the missing child or whatever the fuck this is. It had to happen this way, but there's also going to be some kinks because people had their own motives. Because most times if somebody is working for a mean, cruel, this could have been an act of love, though, behind the scenes at one point in time. But if somebody could have turned into a mean, narcissistic, cruel, wicked person that's full of lust for somebody else, a sister or something else other than that can be dangerous for whoever this person is that don't even know the whole full story. They just know God is ringing a bell and saying, hey, you are this, and that's what it is. And I don't give a damn what nobody say. You stand on this. So that's this energy that I'm picking up on. Okay. And people say, well, why wouldn't God just Stopped these people a long time ago. We got the Seven of Swords. I don't know. I guess maybe somebody could be doing it right now. I don't know. There could be an old. I think my grandmother was an Aquarius. There could be an older woman in heaven. There could be the gap. Could be the fact that a mother energy or a grandmother or something. Could have not liked the way that a grandfather admired a child because or God admired a child because there was something known about this child's future. We got this air energy here, the Seven of Cups. Yeah, they started breaking off, branching off, giving these cups to somebody. I don't know. This makes me feel uncomfortable. This makes me feel very uncomfortable. But I feel like something could be happening for a reason. Something could be broken like this or severed here, but it's not like it can't be stitched back in or something. Because I'm seeing these as like locks. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. That's giving me that energy too. Because remember, she went to each. It was too big, it was too small, and one was just right. So I don't know. This could be something, something like that pertaining to that storyline. I don't know why. Maybe we'll see it in a little bit. Okay, and then we have a high priestess here. Like I feel like whatever these two energies are, these people could possibly, the way I'm looking at it. Okay, unless this high priestess is this air in the upright, and this could be the sister that's the star. But then you're saying somebody is a high priestess or a witch, and somebody is a star, or like I said, that Hollywood and divine, but somebody is not. We got the royal air right here with her trindles or whatever being broken off, and her cups being given to other people here, or her drinks or whatever she's supposed to be, information that she's supposed to be obtaining or holding. And I feel like this could also represent whoever this is that tried to place themselves above the throne of God. That could be a high priestess, or it could really be a witch is an acting witch, because somebody can have witch energy in their bloodline their whole life. But if you never was taught to use your gifts and you don't know this, then you wouldn't be, you know, it's not, it's useless. And it's like, there would be a miracle. How could this person even be alive still? With all these people that do know how to use their gifts, using these gifts against this person, like a whole coven or something. Yeah, somebody's trying to make this impossible here. I feel like if it's this high priestess in the upright, which could really be in the reverse, this person is going to have to sit down somewhere, or they already are. And then we have the Six of Wands in reverse, like a victory or something in the reverse. And then we have this crescent moon here down at her feet. But I feel like whoever this crescent moon energy was, because you know how in the Bible it says the Lord or God says, I hate your new moons and your feast. Okay. So this energy is giving me that these people are messing with this air, okay, or messing with her hair, and they're trying to turn her to a little black cat, or there's something to do with black cat or black magic or something here with this Two of Wands. Somebody wants you to cross the path, but it maybe just be into witchcraft or sorcery or something, not being high ranking here, because these people are working night and day to do something, okay? And then we have a King of Swords that's acting with this poker face. Now, this person could be in the right or not. I don't know. But the Temperance Angel looks like she wants to be in the reverse. And this makes me think that something is off balance, though, still. Even though this King of Swords is standing here like righteous in righteousness, or looking like he's in righteousness. I don't know if this King of Swords signed something to get this person off balance or get them in this temperance energy here. And they're listening to all these witches and warlocks and all of these enemies of this crown. But I feel like this person doing this, okay, this is somebody that would die for it, though. Somebody could have made somebody ill or gave somebody a disease. Okay. The last song I remember last night was I Want You to See. And I don't know how that I don't know. I don't know how that works. You know, I feel like when you're going through this energy here, you got to be careful every move you make. Even if you're with somebody in a relationship or just living with somebody or in a marriage or something like this, these type of things can happen during that time. And I don't think nobody can say something about it because it's not happening to everybody. It's just happening to one particular type of person or type of being. And um, you have to be careful. I'm feeling like day to day, especially if you don't know somebody's true intentions or something like this, because people could be carrying different energies on them, and you just think that you laying with your mate or something, but there's something else all going on in there, and people are taking these things as claims to victory to higher powers or behind the scenes to use them as their building blocks. So again, you may not even just being aware that you could be with somebody that could be, I call them Lord of Hosts energies. And I'm not saying that they're all wicked, but I feel like these are people that their vassal has been cleared of their self possibly. Um some of these people can keep, by being quiet, they can keep contained, that they're carrying different energies. And some of these people, they could call them schizo or personality changes or something like this. And again, some people just have characteristics that are very lively. You just have a personality that is just, so it's kind of tricky. But again, I feel like if somebody has like a very, not flamboyant, but a very, uh what kind of word can I use, creative, artistic, like personality or something like this, you know, it's like you can't charge them for being those things. They would have had these traits all their lives. So, some people might, when they get mad, they go all the way there. When they get happy, they go all the way there. And some people act like mute. They don't barely get happy. They don't talk about exciting things. They don't talk about advancements or what they want in the future and get excited about it. And some people get passionate about things, and you don't see the passion in them. I think that these could be Lord of Hosts energies as well, because they kind of stay monotone. Okay. And then I'm guessing you have your people like me that's just like, it depends on what we're talking about, who we're talking to, what we're doing, where you'll get a different type of energy off of me. I don't know. It's weird. Okay. But I'm noticing that people are like, um, it's like you could be the one that was the funner energy to be around, but somebody else was just more popular just because. And I feel like all this shit was just geared towards whatever this plan is that these people have. Yeah, somebody could be trying to turn you into reverse, or they did something to do this and now they're heartbroken that they did something to you with their job, and they have the nerve to still be standing here with a poker face on like they didn't do something wrong. Eight of Wands here. This could even be somebody that wants you to feel sick like them or something like this, or you're just exposing, I don't want this person in my energy because source showed me this about this person. And um maybe it had to be public, but this is after they had to publicly try to hit me already. And source will show me something, and I try to be not factual. Okay, like if he shows me something about something, somebody knows by looking on my page. If I show some like weird bumps or something like this, okay, I'm not gonna put that person's face just because, I don't know, that's just not in my character. But if somebody's asking me this question, okay, well, who were you asking me the question about? Did their face or did their name or did something about them show up in the page around the time where I posted that? Okay, then obviously it's something that you're okay with. It's something that is fair to question this person about, because I also heard something like this, or I also seen this. You know, I'm trying to do it the best I can, y'all. And inner light is being hijacked as well. So why do you want me to go to that place to focus on the inner light or something? Who's there? What's there? What did you try to place inside of me or something so you can keep up with me? No. We'll just keep on doing everything publicly like this. You know, and this could be maybe a maybe somebody didn't think about this in the past. Because if I'm being, and maybe no king or queen or a royal or anybody else had to go through something like this. But I'm going to figure out a way to protect myself with the tools and resources and the mindset that I have. Something is being revealed here, okay? And it's being sent up to the heavens or up to a higher echelon or something like this. This could also be a pregnancy, or somebody's doing something to throw something, a stumbling block or something into somebody's path here. Maybe even to make you into a housewife or a house cat. Somebody could say you're bloodthirsty, but this is Christ. Who are you? So this part where they were saying, surely we're heirs too. I don't think that that means that they're heirs. No, because that means that you can put your hands on my stuff and keep me from being able to get to my own things and rob me blind. But that means that if these people are fighting for Christ or working with Christ or trying to get something back up to give it to Christ or whatever they're doing, that they may have the king's protection. Now, everybody know that this shit is wrong, what they're doing. For me to have to, you know, I can't even really trust only being in my head or communing with source anymore, because these people are taking the information or trying to monitor what I'm saying, even possibly mentally. So everything is out in the open anyway. So what are we talking about? I know that what we think about with fantasy and royal families and stuff like this, it may not be exactly what we've been seeing on the screen all these years, but I know it's not like this either. We have the King of Cups here in reverse. Okay. We have a King of Cups in reverse. Okay. And then we have a Queen of Cups in the upright. Okay. Now I'm hearing there could be some topsy-turvy energy here. The Queen of Cups could be a masculine. The King of Cups could be a feminine. There's something topsy-turvy going on here. But I feel like this King of Cups is in reverse because of whatever work this person did with this, because it's whatever's been done because of this this King of Swords. And I told you, this King of Swords, I said, why do it look like he's one of these smug people that's just like still going to work every day, knowing that you took the money out of that cash box, or you've been spending, company funds on your holes and hotels or something. It's kind of like that. And somebody still come into the office like like nothing's going on or whatever. And then somebody's like, hey, let me talk to you in my office. And the person is like, oh my God. When I'm trying to keep a poker face, but this shit is just killing me. You know, could be something like that. Because with this temperance in reverse, this person did something here, or they know about something, and it's heartbreaking to them. And then this is being revealed, and something is going up to the heavens or up north or something like this, some communication. It's also this tango or this dance that's being done here. Well, I feel like it takes two to tango. Somebody's dancing with something dark, is what I heard, or something in the likeness of someone. And that's canceled. Maybe we'll get confirmation on how, but I was just watching a clip from The Crown, and it's like even the battle between, I don't know, about kings not wanting to bow to their queens, and I don't know, it's all this nonsense here. Queen of Cups could also be like a pimp, a pimptress, a ruthless one. Um, I feel like in the reverse she could be ruthless. Let's see what we can find out. Okay, okay, so we got the Empress, the pregnant Empress in reverse. Okay, with the divine. So I don't know. This could be some other girl that thought that she was gonna take the throne away from someone, and she could be pregnant. an unmarried or an adulteress in this time. We're not talking about anybody's past. We're all here now. Okay? I don't know. This may put, if this person was a fake king of cups and he was working with this empress, this fake empress, to do something to a queen of cups, which could be a seer or something like this. And like I told y'all, the king of cups to me is the king of kings. But what happens as the king of kings is a woman? Well, then wouldn't she possibly be the queen of cups? I don't know. I don't know. A queen of cups and a hierophant. Somebody's trying to get much knowledge here. I don't know. This could be this, I don't know. This yeah, King of Wands. This Hierophant could be in some King of Wands energy here. This could be this Yada energy. I don't know why this person just popped up in my feed because I don't know these people, guys. I just know them from online. But I just feel like these people have had access to my life or something. I don't know. Hierophant, King of Wands, and this King of Wands is poking this Hierophant with his wand. They're beneath this Queen of Cups. But this person is also next to this Empress in reverse here. So maybe these two could have been working together. But this person don't want to be blamed for something. Five of Swords here. Not so fast, or somebody, it be looking at a setup to me too. Like, yeah, going over there and try to steal something from somebody. And then you didn't think that person was protected, and then somebody pop out on you like, get back. Or this could be somebody that is trying to keep somebody all to themselves and telling people you don't need to come here. So you may not get your mail. You may not get a knock on the door because somebody knows that somebody is like waiting there to pounce on whoever comes towards somebody. So it's kind of like security or stalking. Like, I don't know. It could be on the verge or on the lines of that. Okay. Yeah. This person could have been claiming to have a certain type of child. I don't know why I'm hearing a murderer. So I don't know if these are people that dispose of children. They get these children. They think they're going to get these magical gifts, or they think this, and that. And then they didn't get what they thought. And so, or they listening to what you're saying on your channel. And they're like, oh, well, this isn't the golden child. Oh, there's another child supposed to come. Well, maybe, we can watch and see when she's going to produce that child, and we can take that child and I can carry the child. Like, I'm actually literally hearing people saying this. Because somebody tried to swap out a child, and to come to find out, God had already did something to protect or preserve these children or something like this. The person didn't even get the right child or something. They could also be giving this energy to a child, and the child cannot balance out whatever this is. So people are harming children, making them impaired in some kind of way, forcing them to be impaired. So that's like some type of abuse, all right? And then leaving them to not be able to protect themselves. Or like I said, this Empress in reverse could have kidnapped this child or swapped out this child or something like this, thinking that they had the one that was the one type of child, and they're noticing that this is not the same. So they could be also trying to say you're a Shalonda. I mean, you're a you, okay? And somebody's like, oh, we just need to make another one because this one is not going to let us get away with our sins. We're just going to kill this one because we want to get away. We want to wipe the slate clean. Stop talking about the past. But these people, it's time for them to fess up and to pay for whatever happened in the past in some type of way. These are people that'll tell you about karma all day on their channel. But when something is coming up on them, they're trying to forever keep doing something. Don't you know you messing up so much things when it comes to just things going back, so-called back to normal in the so-called, how can these people say that they are the universe? That don't make no sense to me. To try to force an outcome. That does not how the universe works. I don't think, I really don't. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so this person could have did this for Ace of Pentacles. Okay, they could have did it because I say the Ace of Pentacles up here. This is grandfathered in. You're supposed to be an heir. Somebody's supposed to be. Maybe you was poor all your life. You was scraping. You had to depend on your father, your husband, or something, or maybe even yourself. And now inheritance has come in, so you will be depending on yourself, but you will be straight. And somebody is trying to take that away. Somebody's trying to take this Empress in reverse, trying to take this away, even possibly by trying to get pregnant or something like this by a masculine or take a baby. And this person is not going to get it anyway. It's in reverse. They're going to have to find another way in. They can't even get in to where they get. That's what I'm saying. Most of these entities can't even get into where they're trying to get into. So that's the least of my concerns. It's about protecting me, I feel right now, from these type of attacks here. And nobody can say that they care about me or they care about um the way of the world or the way that we're going to be going in this world or the monarch or anything if they're doing this and they know the truth. So you can't care about people either, especially not good righteous people. You cannot. And nobody's saying that somebody is perfect. What we're just saying is somebody is standing in the upright. What I'm saying is you seeing God put an extra little hint of an anointing or something or change the direction of somebody's life. You see this person has been doing good at doing that, and then you're trying to take somebody back to because you think you can. And see, this is where this is where there's a difference between childish people and a real woman or rulers and people that's like the gestures or something like this, just to me. So we have the Two of Pentacles. It's almost like somebody trying to push somebody into growing up too fast. Like this is the time where I maybe was supposed to be experiencing, okay, well, damn, she's supposed to been through this already like this. Okay, well, let's give her this many years to, just grasp this whole thing. No, somebody wants somebody to go straight to, and that's maybe the way it is sometimes. You either want it, you're going to take it, or you're going to leave it. I don't know. It's something like this. Somebody don't even want you to be able to be temperance and put your toe in the water just a little bit to see what you're really talking about. To see if this is just a setup or whatever this is. Excuse me, I'm still tired. Yeah, somebody try to take away somebody's options too. I feel like somebody's about to be sad here. Because I feel like if somebody wanted you to be a single, like that's why I said if you like, oh, there's diseases going on, I am just going to refrain from having sex. Okay. Oh, there's a population expansion. People are trying to get people pregnant or something like this, or is a baby boom season. Oh, well, I'm just going to refrain from. But somebody thinks that they have the right to come in and force or implement something on you. Oh, it's not safe to go outside right now because there's a murderer on the loose or something. So I really stopped going out at night because a creep came up to my car and did something weird. It freaked me out, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this. I did hear that there's these strand of these things. Let me go ahead and stay in the house. I'm just not gonna go out anymore. And somebody feel like they got the right to then leave your windows open. It's something like this. It's something so weird. Well, I don't think I'm better than those people, but God is telling me that I was not supposed to pick up any type of extra ridiculous stuff when it comes to some type of spell casting. Oh, you think you're better than us? I never said that. I'm just saying that I'm trying to make sure that I've just always been someone that knows how to take my own constructive criticism as well as others. I don't think that people gave me constructive criticism. If these people could see from behind the scenes, they never stopped to give me constructive criticism in anything. And that's not nobody's responsibility. And that's why I feel like I learned this task. I've learned this thing of how to correct myself. Also, what I feel to God in me. I've learned how to, so I'm not really the best, uh, what do you call it? Like, motivational speaker, because sometimes what I'm saying doesn't always have a hook at the end of how you could, it kind of should just make sense. I mean, but I don't have, I think people say that to me that I don't have I don't always have a, not methods to the madness, but a solution for a problem. But maybe, like I said, the solution is for me to know and not you to know. Because then you'll just take that solution and then you'll try to apply it to your fantasy or whatever you're creating over there. Sometimes that's just the way it is, okay? And so we have a devil energy. Yeah, because I feel like whoever this man is don't want to be, or this king of swords don't want to be a devil to nobody, but they already did something to ruin somebody. This could be somebody just throwing you off balance, kicking you out of something. It's going to be too hard to get you back in. Being the reason why you lost a job, a position. Anyways, again, God hired me. Can't nobody fire me. It's just like, it's almost like, what you could do is just, just, you know, somebody could like get removed, or you could just, whatever like this. And then, mm, yeah. Because I feel like this could have even changed this person's dynamic here into not being an emperor anymore. But I'm hearing somebody is still being held in high honor, though. This could be also somebody being persecuted because they are doing the right thing. But since we know that there's only one emperor, empress, I don't know. I would think that anybody else is an impersonator. So even if somebody wants somebody to think that somebody just fell off the center of the earth, somebody could just be with security or something like this, hiding something, being preserved, like the real only heir or sole heir it would be. I feel like there's also blackmail, like, oh, well, I'm not going to take you there. I'm not going to get you there unless you choose me. Like this, like I be thinking like if God knew, and that's why the angels, so this wasn't a shock to me with the hate with the angels, because something already prepared me to say that messengers and angels are going to be a problem, even more so possibly than demons, because I feel like somebody was growing up in the mosh pit with demons all their life to have them protected by source because of these evil people that was coming against you in your real life. So that's not a problem for you. And maybe some of these demons could have took advantage of something, but that still don't make somebody not holy, because some of these people could have got healed and changed their life or changed their viewpoint or the way they did something or treated people or whatever. It is what it is. But that don't even matter to me about the way I grew up. If God took me and put me on the pedestal or sat me somewhere before, and I feel like somebody trying to say, well, he took you off of there. He don't like you that much. There's other bitches in the see. Oh, if you think you're the only one with a yoni or something, no, this is not even what this is about. See, and that's why I said even these people that want to sound very tapped in, they're not. I know because I can see who you are. I can see who children. So you already discounted out the way until I get to where I get anyway. And then I'll worry about which ones are still righteous or true. Then I already see who you are. I already see who you are. And I don't feel like any of these women, if this father figure passed away behind the scenes, I feel like some of these women could have been tender to me or something at one, but most of these women, they have lifted up their children above me in some kind of way where I can see, which makes me feel uncomfortable. And I would not have them have anything to do with anything going on with my court unless they can show me their, what is it to me? Why am I missing my words today? Not alliance is another word that I want to use, and I just can't find my words. Allegiance or something like this. Okay, we have the Five of Wands here in reverse. Okay, so somebody was allowing for somebody to beat up on somebody or something like this. It could be this royal heir or this heir. Somebody could have been allowing somebody to beat up on you some type of way, mentally and physically. And I feel like somebody's mad because somebody that they care about may be getting punished for this. And they want you to have some compassion. But this is somebody that wants you to disregard. Like, this is that kind of energy. Somebody want to disregard all of the things that, and I feel like, because even if this is some type of 20-year war or something, and these people have been doing this stuff in secret, and the veil is just being lifted just now, it's like, dude, how dare you think that you're that important, that because you care about somebody that abused me, that I should not get some type of, and I'm supposed to be held in more high honor than you right now. And you think that somebody that you, these people that lived or grew up in some type of comfy situation, how could you even dare open your mouth? And this is the thing that I'm talking about here. We got the Six of Pentacles. Somebody's going to have to pay somebody something or give somebody something back or whatever this is. And I feel like whoever this is in this chi energy, this hermit energy, I don't know. I feel like this person is upset about this. Now, I don't know. I'm thinking this may even be, I don't know. I don't know. Because I'm thinking about this boy named Thomas or Steve, right? I don't know. I remember my sister used to like this little boy, Stephen Thomas. And when we lived at my grandma's house, she was like, "Oh, Stephen Thomas, oh Steve," and she liked this boy a little bit, right? Um, I think that's what his name was, at least. But I don't know. The face is looking familiar or something like this. But I don't know. Maybe this sister has had a lifestyle of living with yogis and you know all these things or whatever. Maybe this was this thing that she was. Maybe this person wasn't this nice person or something. Maybe somebody was dealing with this person and they was picking up on somebody else's energy. Or they could have been dealing with this sister and she could have been siphoning my energy. And somebody's getting to see somebody for who they really are here. And somebody is being sat down, I feel. Because I feel like whoever this is, this person, somebody is demonic or something. And they were going around here trying to make somebody like, yeah, we got judgment here. These people were tapped into a circuit or something that I was not able to be tapped into. Could you imagine that? The Queen of Swords standing tall here, being moved away to calmer waters, possibly. You guys, hold on one second. Hold on.